So today we have an exciting topic, at least I think it is.
Yeah.
There was a secret piece missing to The Secret, both the book and the documentary on the law of attraction that a lot of us know. I think it was from like 2006,
Yeah.
but there's one piece to manifesting that was left out and not talked about as much as it should have been.
Yeah.
And
it may have been mentioned, but it wasn't really focused on as something that was the leading cause for us sometimes having the blockage between a request and seeing its manifestation. Yeah.
And that is why.
Yeah.
The why of things.
Yes.
Why do you want this to happen? Why do you desire this kind of relationship? How is it fitting to you in your life? Why this job?
Yes.
Those kind of things.
Yeah, because so many times we're so trained to ask for new requests, for the new person in our life, for more money. But beyond just knowing that you want that, why do you make that request? And I feel that why can help to shape how specific you get in your manifestation abilities. So if you're just asking for more money, but you have no why behind it, okay, how much are you asking for? You could find a nickel on the ground. That's more money, because you weren't being specific enough because you didn't have it attached to a why.
Yeah.
So if I know I want more money because I want to save up for a car, and that car will help me get around more efficiently, be able to apply to more jobs that are a little bit further out, or whatever the case may be for you, that's a very specific why, and so you can be more intentional in your request to universe.
And this is why we're often heavily talking about self-love, knowing
Yes.
yourself, because if you are not aware of that and you can't really define yourself and what you enjoy and what you like
Yes.
and all of that, then you cannot define the why, and therefore you cannot fully manifest through the law of attraction or the secret. So, definitely taking more time and space to focus on self-love, self-care, and define yourself and who you are, that is going to help you become an ultimate manifester.
Yeah. And then if your why is based on society's conditioning, or is it based on what your childhood has told you should be, or is it based on something that you really want? But until you take the time, like Erica said, to sit back and to relax and to figure out who you are and how you fit in to your world. Like, what do you want to be? Why do you want to be those things? Instead of robotically spewing out, okay, I want more money because everybody wants more money and that's the biggest request. Or I just feel in general, that's just what I should ask for because that'll be the salvation to all of my problems. Go deeper and go deeper than that, because a lot of times when we think money is the answer, it's actually maybe just changing up your group of friends so you don't feel less than when you hang out with them and they're buying all these things and you feel like you can't keep up. Maybe just having friends who are not caring about material things and that have more value and experiences, like going hiking or whatever, because a lot of times we want more because we see our family, our friends, the people around us having it, and it makes us feel less than by not. So truly identify, is that something that's important to you? I know the first half of my life, money was not, and when I say first half, of course, younger, like when I was a child, it didn't really matter. But the first half of my adult life, it really didn't matter for me, the concept of money. Like for me, it was the experiences, it was the people, it was the laughter that gave me my sense of peace and optimism and joy. So it wasn't rooted in that. So I knew myself enough to understand how to separate it and how to call out for the things that I want, not my community, or not what the television says, etc. Yeah.
And similarly, I did a YouTube a while ago that was how I manifested money to move. And instead of just asking for money, I defined the amount I needed, why I needed that amount, what expenses it was going to cover, and then, of course, adding in the extra to actually live life and things like that. So that helped me to manifest even quicker because it was a clear plan, a clear path for me to focus on, visualize, understand, and feel that it was achievable.
Yeah.
So that was definitely something that really helped me manifest quickly, the money to move from the DC, Baltimore area as well to California. And at the time when I started the journey, I did not really believe that it could happen.
Yeah. But your plan, because it was so specific, it gives you something to go back to even when self-doubt creeps in or just a lack of belief, period, in the concept of it all. When you have a roadmap, it's easier to follow. Just like, when you're going somewhere and you have GPS, when you put in a destination, it gives you clear directions and you know why you're going there. You don't just, most times people just don't like drive around wasting gas for just the, the hell of it. Even if they're going for a drive, they know it's to relax. You know what I mean? It's to like go for a soothing, like drive to relax. So if there's not a specific destination, there's a specific intention. And that's what gets the energy going specifically towards what you desire, is when you identify, where am I headed? Why am I headed this way? Why does it make sense? And like you said, clarity, that's the key. Like clarity gives you a more gentleness with yourself, more compassion with yourself, because you're not like pressuring yourself so much. Like, why didn't you get this done? Why isn't this happening? It's coming more when there's a clear message as to why you asked and why you're deserving of what you asked for. And I think, again, that clarity gives you that confidence of deservingness. So something to think about instead of just aimlessly asking for things, because we're fickle people. So those desires can change from day to day. Just get back to the core of why you want it all, why you want those things, why you want that person. Do you feel like you'll be happier in the having of them? Then that's something to assess, because no person, thing, or money amount is going to give you the happiness. You have to know what that is to you internally without the additives of the outside world. And then the less you need those things to identify your happiness, your state of peace, the more they're likely to come towards you, because you're not putting desperate energy towards it.
And on the other side of things, on the other side of the why, if it's doubting that it can't happen or it can't come, why? Why do you doubt that? Why don't you believe it? And then getting back to the source of what that insecurity is, or that fear is, or that doubt is, so that that can be healed quicker to then manifest what you would like. Because if you don't, like when I was trying to move, and at first I was thinking that couldn't happen, once I went back and listed out all the reasons why I thought it couldn't happen, it was all fear. It was all false. None of it was true. Yeah. So once I figured out why was I scared and why did I have those doubts, I was able to eliminate it and then manifest quicker.
Yeah. Perfect. Sounds good, Barbara. So we hope that this helps you on your manifesting journey. That's like my favorite topic. Like, if you guys have been joining the channel, watching the channel, blogging and manifesting are my two go-tos and all that I need in this life. Like, I go to those sources first. Commune with yourself, talk to yourself, understand why you do the things that you do, and you'll be more successful at this magical ability to manifest with intention and see the results.
Yes, guys.
All right, guys. Look forward to the next episode. Remember to subscribe, share this video with someone who you think it can help as well. And as always, thank you so much for being with us. Bye.
Bye.